Hello again, everyone. Bob Martin with the Nautilus Dry Docks. Wanted to just give you a really quick overview of a project that I just finished up. It's a 77th scale Disney Nautilus for static display. This build-up features something that I don't normally play around with, and that's a diorama. I think it turned out, fairly well. This is a resin piece that I got from Voodoo Effects, and it included some of these resin rocks, but it looked really, really good for a seafloor. The divers were supplied to me by the owner. I believe these were sourced from Total Immersions. Now, wanted to note that they are quite a bit out of scale for this model. I would say that they're probably a good 30% too tall. However, you got a little bit of forced perspective going on when you take a look at that. So it turned out really, really well overall. Got a few bubbles coming out of their air regulators, and that's just a little bit of cotton balls, and I sprayed it down with some clear lacquer to give it some stability. Got some brass chain anchoring the model down. The model itself was built, kind of using my standard techniques. I won't go into that in detail because it's on some of my other videos that you may or may not have seen. It's got a partial salon interior, visible through the interior in there. Now this model is very self-contained, so you can just unplug the power lead from the back there, and then the model will all be self-contained. You can see two power switches that I have in the front there. The front one controls the lighting, and the rear one actually controls an operational propeller. So if the model is displayed, not at its resting position on the ocean floor, the owner can certainly decide to have it displayed with the propeller working. I don't know if you can hear it, it's really, really quiet. And what I did with this particular build is I isolated the motor utilizing some rubber O-rings so that vibration doesn't transfer to the hull itself. The last thing I really wanted to point out was the manner of display. I didn't want to have beams or rods sticking out of the bottom, and I also wanted to offer a little bit of flexibility in the display, and so I 3D printed these stands, and they're fairly narrow, but they can be moved forward and back to offer kind of different stability for the model. In this particular case, it straddles the diorama and allows the center portion to be unobstructed. Or if you wanted to simply pull the diorama completely out of the way, you've got a free standing model. There's just a few more details on the display. I've got a little grave for one of the crew members, certainly visible in the film, as was the shark. And the shark's completely removable. He's just set in there with a friction fit bar. Something that you can't really see very easily probably in this video, but each one of the divers is actually leaving a set of footprints that go back to the dive hatch, and I can pop that open. You can see it's got full LED lighting shining down on the seafloor there. So there you go, everyone. Just kind of a neat little project, one that I had a lot of fun putting together, a 77th scale Disney Nautilus diorama. You can get the model kits from the nautilusdrydocks.com website, keep those in stock, as well as 16-inch model kits that are exceptionally nice as well. Hope you enjoyed this. Stick around, I'll have lots more videos coming to you in the near future. Be sure to check out my website, nautilusdrydocks.com. Send me an email anytime, bob@rc-sub.com. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will catch you next time.